Hey, shocking and breaking, well, I don't know if it's shocking, but breaking news. Rolando Romero KO'd in sparring by Floyd Mayweather protege Jahan Ingram. But let's send out our blessings. Blessed love and blessed day, oh boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fight nation. It's Coach Fight, and this is Real Life Boxing. See, other channels just put out the footage, but they didn't talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. Before we do, best double jab straight down the pipe. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when all new content is being uploaded on the channel of Real Life Boxing. Don't forget the left hook behind it. Share the video, please, and thank you. All the comments and questions that I see, is that Rolly? How recent is this? It's definitely Rolly, and it's definitely recent. Looks like that may have happened today, if not yesterday. Recent because I say that those are the same multicolored Nikes that Rolly has been wearing in his recent training videos. So I suspect that, I mean, it's definitely Rolly, you know what I'm saying? But I suspect that it's definitely recent as well. Now, Rolly being knocked out in headgear with what should be 16-ounce. They got the big winning gloves on, the big pillow winning gloves on with headgear. Knocked out in an exchange. A lot of people are saying the same punch that Tank Davis hit him with was a left hook, but different scenario. Tank caught Rolly walking into that shot. And in this sequence, Rolly has this guy backed up on the rope, which he did have Tank backed up on the rope, but he was chasing Tank at the moment. In this clip, Rolly has Jahan Ingram backed up on the ropes, and in an exchange, Rolly throws a right hand, tries to come back with his own left hook, and Jahan rolls underneath Rolly's right hand and comes back with a left hook of his own. I believe he's an orthodox fighter. I don't know if he switch hits, but because he was square on the rope, that left hook came out of like almost a square or southpaw position. So like I said, I don't know if he's a switch hitter, but pretty much, yeah, same left hook that Tank hit him with, but different scenario. Different situation. They were inside the exchange of punches. Either way, Rolly gets KO'd. And you know, we talk about a lot of sparring, and you know, recently a lot of what's happened in sparring, who's been knocked out, this person's been knocked out. Well, this was actually caught on video, and which I believe that all of them are, but this one was actually released. Why Mayweather Boxing Channel would release this video is beyond me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they asked Rolly and they checked with Rolly, and Rolly said, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Boost my profile anyway. So why the Mayweather Channel would release this footage, you know, is beyond me. I would say that Rolly, you know, may not be able to take a punch. It might not just be Tank. He might just have a glass jaw, especially after having it broken by Tank Davis. The one thing that we can see from Tank's fight to this sparring footage is that Rolly, he still hasn't learned after getting hit or after getting knocked down with a hard shot. This is definitely a knockout in sparring because he gets dropped hard. He rolls around on the floor. Well, not rolls around, but his feet go up in the air. Clearly, you can tell his equilibrium is off just by his reaction on the ground, like just by his actions on the ring canvas. Then when he gets up, he is then on wobbly legs. He begins to stumble again, exactly like how he did in the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. So in my you know, in my experience and my knowledge, the referee would have stopped this fight. So this would be a knockout in sparring. I think he did get off the floor before the 10 count, before the count of 10. So this would be, and that happens in sparring too. When you get dropped, they start counting. So this would be a knockout in sparring based on the fact that Rolly did not collect himself while he was on the floor, got up, began to stumble. You remember what his feet was doing when he got up. after getting knocked out by Tank Davis, the feet was doing something crazy. I will say this, just like you learn in sparring and you take away different things in sparring, there is a benefit to getting hurt or getting rocked or getting dropped in sparring. There is a benefit to it. The benefit to it is that it teaches you how to behave when it happens in a real fight. So when you get rocked in sparring, or if you get dropped in sparring, of course in sparring you have trainers that are standing around you. If you get up too fast, you're still wobbling, they'll say, hey, hold up. Just like this session, I believe that this session was stopped. You get dropped in sparring, you get hurt in sparring, you learn how to behave when this happens in a real fight. That's what sparring is for. Not just offense, not just defense. It's for these things as well. How to learn how to behave when you get tired in a fight. How to perform. How to behave when you get rocked or you get dropped. You see some guys get rocked and they hold immediately. You know what I'm saying? They're hip to it. You see guys get rocked and they don't hold, and then they take a bunch of punches and end up getting stopped. So I will say that Rolly, after being knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis, still hasn't learned, how to behave when he gets hit with a good shot that rocks him. You got to stay down on the ground, collect yourself, breathe, make sure your bearings are all collected before you get back up on those 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to stay down for a while, and collect yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Rolly needs to take away from this, you know what I'm saying? Stop being so gung-ho. You know what I'm saying? Learn to relax. Hold the knee sometime. Hold the floor. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together. Get your breathing back. Make sure your equilibrium is all set. Your head is not fucking spinning before you get back up and try to go back into battle. So, with all that being said, it is what it is. Rolando Rolly Romero knocked out in sparring. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love. Is Coach Fire. This is Real Life Boxing.